Chastain down the backstretch for the final time. Blaney is going to run in his tire tracks. You know, winning is in his family's DNA, and Ryan has just crested the mountain of all wins. Ryan Blaney is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Ryan Blaney stepped into the SiriusXM NASCAR Radio studio on Wednesday morning with something weighing on his mind. The 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion had reached his breaking point with critics who dismiss modern championships as illegitimate. His explosive comments during that radio appearance exposed a credibility crisis that has been festering within NASCAR for years. The Team Penske driver didn't hold back. He called out fans who label playoff-era champions as Mickey Mouse winners. His frustration was palpable as he defended not just his own title, but the legitimacy of an entire generation of NASCAR champions. Blaney said this during the radio interview.
What kind of bugs me a little bit is the people that are so diehard on, like, if you've won a championship in this format that we have now, like, oh, it's a Mickey Mouse championship and it doesn't matter, it doesn't count.
The timing of his comments was significant. Joey Logano had just captured his third championship in 2024 with an average finish of 17.1, the worst statistical performance by any champion in NASCAR history. This statistical anomaly reignited debates about the playoff format's legitimacy that have raged since the elimination system began in 2014. Blaney and Logano have combined to win 3 of the last 3 Cup Series championships between them. Logano claimed titles in 2022 and 2024, while Blaney secured his first championship in 2023. This Team Penske dominance has intensified scrutiny of the current playoff system. The criticism stings because it questions the fundamental value of their achievements. Blaney earned 3 wins during his 2023 championship season, along with 8 top 5 finishes and 18 top 10 finishes. He sealed his title with a win and 2 runner-up finishes in the final 3 races of the season.
It's like, man, everyone has the same opportunity as, you know, the guy who won it. Like, you know, what's it, you know, this isn't the full season points. Like, everyone always talks about, like, oh, you know, this guy he would have won the full season points. Like, well, that's great, but we haven't used that format in 20 years.
The 2023 champion referenced a painful reality that validates his critics' arguments. Under the old full-season points format, William Byron would have won the 2023 championship. Blaney would have finished 6th in those standings. This statistical comparison provides ammunition for fans who argue that the playoff format produces artificial champions. Blaney currently sits 7th in the 2024 Cup Series points standings after 21 races. He has secured 1 victory this season at Nashville, along with 7 top 5 finishes and 9 top 10 finishes. That single win punched his ticket for an automatic berth in the upcoming 10-race playoffs. 5 races remain before the Cup playoffs begin: Indianapolis, Iowa, Watkins Glen, Richmond, and the regular season finale at Daytona. Blaney enters this stretch knowing that his regular season performance matters little compared to what happens during the playoff gauntlet. The current playoff format adopted its elimination-style structure in 2014, featuring 16 drivers in the postseason field. Winning at least 1 regular season race grants automatic entry into the playoffs. The system culminates in a winner-takes-all championship race at Phoenix Raceway. Blaney has proven himself as one of the most effective playoff performers in recent NASCAR history. He and his Team Penske crew consistently elevate their performance when the postseason arrives. Beyond his 2023 championship, Blaney finished 2nd to teammate Logano in the 2024 title battle with 3 wins, 12 top 5 finishes, and 18 top 10 finishes during that playoff run.
You know, so I don't know. Everyone's opinions are different. I look at our championship as, like, we had a good year and we even had a better playoffs than everybody else. And we rose to the occasion when we needed to. And we dug in and we were, you know, the best car during the playoffs and had some big wins and was able to get the championship. So
the driver's frustration reached its peak when addressing direct criticism of his championship worthiness.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everyone can have their opinion. It gets under my skin a little bit when they're like, you guys didn't deserve that championship. It's like, what are you talking about, man? Like, we went through the grinder. Everyone digs in and we were resilient when it mattered.
Blaney won 2 of the 10 playoff races during his championship run in 2023. He finished second twice, including in the season finale at Phoenix, where he secured the title. He remains the only driver under the current playoff format to win a championship without capturing the season finale race. The format debate extends beyond statistical arguments into questions about NASCAR's fundamental identity. The playoff system, first introduced as the Chase in 2004, has undergone multiple iterations. NASCAR switched to the current elimination format in 2014, creating a system where winning becomes everything. Critics argue that this format rewards timing over season-long consistency. Supporters counter that it creates excitement and prevents championships from being decided weeks before the season ends. The debate has intensified following recent champions who posted modest statistical seasons outside their playoff performances. Joey Logano's 2024 championship exemplifies this controversy. His 17.1 average finish represents the worst statistical performance by any champion in NASCAR's modern era. However, Logano delivered when the playoffs arrived, winning crucial races and advancing through each elimination round. "We've done playoffs for years and years," Blaney said. "With the full season format, you can have someone who wins 8 races but doesn't win the championship." Blaney expressed openness to format modifications while defending the current system's legitimacy. He revealed his preference for the original Chase format that NASCAR used from 2004 to 2013. "Do I have my ideal, championship format?" "Yeah," Blaney said. "Like my opinion on it, I was a huge fan of the initial Chase. Last 10 weeks of the year, you kind of have somewhat of a reset in points, and then you go 10 races, and whoever had the best 10 races was going to win the championship." The original Chase format featured a points reset for the final 10 races without elimination rounds. This system maintained the playoff concept while rewarding consistency across multiple races rather than single-race elimination scenarios. Blaney opposes the winner-takes-all nature of the current championship finale. He believes the format should reward consistency more heavily while maintaining the playoff structure that creates dramatic storylines. The championship controversy intersects with broader issues about driver conduct and racing standards that Blaney has also addressed. As a veteran of over 350 Cup races with 14 wins, including his recent Nashville victory, Blaney has developed strong opinions about acceptable racing behavior. His driver code of conduct stems from guidance provided by his father, Dave Blaney, who started 473 Cup races during his own career. Dave Blaney's influence shaped Ryan's approach to racing ethics and acceptable aggression levels. "Everyone's line is different," Blaney explained during a Saturday press conference. "I can't really speak for anybody else. My father Dave raised me. He raced for a long time, so I had that going for me that he was able to teach me the do's and don'ts. I've been chewed out a lot when I was younger for doing the wrong thing, at being overly aggressive and costing somebody else. My dad chewed my ass out when I did that." The younger Blaney learned these lessons early in his racing career. "I did it a few times in late models when I was like 13, and he said it right. He set the line. He said, 'This is wrong. You do not race this way. This is just how it is.' It was one of those situations where I'm racing someone hard and I made a mistake. I slipped up and I spun him out. It wasn't intentional, but even those mistakes, Dad would really make me clean up right away. That's just how his dad raised him." These early experiences shaped Blaney's tolerance for hard racing while establishing clear boundaries about acceptable contact. "Everyone races hard and contact is going to happen," Blaney said. "I think it's an issue if it happens repetitively, like a lot. I think that's when it starts becoming an issue. It's like, do you learn from your mistakes? You can say you're sorry all you want, but if you don't learn from them and make a change, then everyone thinks you're lying, and you don't feel sorry about that." Recent incidents involving Carson Hocevar have illustrated Blaney's standards in practice. Hocevar's collision with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. at Nashville and his earlier contact with Blaney at Atlanta have drawn criticism from the 2023 champion. To me, over the line is if you get run over in the rear bumper and you get spun out and wrecked, then you have a brake pedal. You ran into that guy. I've read some stuff this week and people are like, well, Stenhouse could have cut him a break. I'm like, how can Stenhouse cut him a break? I don't understand. I think Hocevar could have cut him a break if you're going to talk about breaks. I don't even think that situation was cutting somebody a break. That was just getting run over. Blaney praised Hocevar's natural ability while calling for improved judgment. All of us have been young, Blaney continued. We've all been aggressive. Everyone has a heavy right foot when they get going, and that's good. I think he's a very, very talented race car driver. He's one of the best guys out there. It's hard to teach speed. I think he just has to refine a little bit of what he does. I don't think he has to change who he is, because this is what got him here. But I think he's got to possibly think of some situations that he's been in and just try to learn from them. The championship celebration following Blaney's 2023 title victory demonstrated the emotional investment that fans maintain in their drivers despite format controversies. Supporters traveled from across the country to witness the Phoenix Championship race.